Hi everyone, this is Donna, and it's a different view of my office really. This weekend's going to be a long weekend because the evenings are getting down below 60 degrees, and that's not common, but we're still having 75 to 80 degree days. So that's okay too. But because the chickens have technically lost their chicken coop and it isn't very sturdy, we have three projects to go this weekend. One of them is go down to Goat House and set that goat house back up. That's a must. Um, I'm not even sure if we can't tie something to it at this point and drag it into the other pasture. That way, soon I can separate the girls from the boys. As you see, they're getting a little rambunctious over there in the other pasture. That's one. And then I can tear down the old, okay, now we're going to chicken coop, which will be the pop-up. Now, that's going to be an interesting project because now we got to open it up and tear all the canvas out. And that's okay. So what happened? So the tarp was covered and preserved, and then the winds came and shredded it like it was paper. It's just the rim of the cover is still there, but there's nothing else. At the same time, ripped the dome off of the camper, and some tree fell on it. Didn't crush it, but fell on it. So that was very discouraging to me. But new pop-up down the line, down the line is something I'll be looking for. But right now, I need a chicken coop. It is winter or fall is coming in. So these are the two major things that's going to be happening. I'm also waiting for the emergency relief people to come. They're going to cut my trees up and I'm going to put them in piles. So that's fine, and burn them in small piles because the way they're laying now, they are still very much a hazard. Like we had a wind advisory from Milton, and we did get about 25 miles an hour wind, but that's dangerous if you still have large branches just hanging in a tree, which some came down. Some trees not completely down and had shifted. So walking outside and trying to get work done doing that was a little difficult and dangerous because one of these branches, they're not branches, they're on a pecan tree, they're branches. They fall on you, they're going to either kill you or seriously do some damage to you. So right now we need to get the goats separated, and the girls went into season why they were stuck together. That's upsetting to me. But it's important to get the girls back on this side and get the boys on that side. And get the chicken coop in the center of that back pasture away from the house. I love the chicken coop right there. But because I had a lot of snake issues, I decided, well, maybe wasn't such a good idea. But I have to get that pop-up in the yard, and I have no way of doing that. So I'm not going to tear fences down to get it in there. So once the back end is clear of the 4 trees that piled up on each other, we will be able to hook it up and drive it in there and put it in the center. And that's a good thing. So after it's in the center and we put the birds in it, get the nesting boxes all over the place so they have plenty of places to choose from. Okay, and some shelves. I've never believed that a chicken should have a pole to roost on. All my chickens love shelves. They like the fact that they can relax, get up on a shelf and hide, which I don't have a problem with that either. So once we do that, we have to tear this thing down. That's right, tear it down. And the dump's gonna be seeing us a bit. But yeah, we have to get some things done. Don't I much want to wait for everybody to come cut the trees down, move them away from my fence and stuff. They are volunteers, and I'm not a priority, and I understand that. I'm also waiting for the farm people to come out and take pictures and assess. So that's another thing that I am waiting for. All my paperwork is done, it's taken care of. There's not a problem. But it is a waiting game. I know there's a lot of people here that contacted FEMA, but things are getting done with volunteers, and that's a good thing. I'm working on the website where all my homemade goods are going to be sold on them. I'm trying to redesign the way I do things. I love having the store in town, but, well, even though it's great to have it in town, and I have sold quite a bit of stuff, the store, when they're not busy, will close down. Doesn't do me any good. And it's hard for me to go in there and see what is sold and what isn't sold, or to keep it stocked. So, and what they want me to do is to stock it so full that you can't find anything. I'm not an antique dealer. I do not sell antiques, but I make homemade, eco-friendly things. I always have my homemade soap, my napkins, my reusable kitchen towels. They're reusable paper towels is what they are. But you understand, stuff like that. Stuff I reusable toilet paper. I know that sounds gross, but it's not really used as the way you think. If you have a bidet like I do, okay, think about it. Yes, that's exactly how it's going to go this weekend. So please be patient with me with this next video that's going to come out. I want to share every moment with you. I have the big tripod. As you can see, the phone is on it, so I can turn it on so it's not in the grass, and you guys can get a good experience what it's like recovering from a hurricane. I'm also going to be doing some pasture cleanup as well. So I hope to have that for you. And I want to thank all the new people who have liked and subscribed to my channel. Please consider it, because it helps the channel, and the channel helps the animals. Bye-bye.